Hello, my name is Corey McCall, and today we're going to discuss the GRIT and market research trends. The GRIT stands for Green Book Research Industry Trends. That's going to be used in marketing research. This is by California Intercontinental University for Marketing 645 by Dr. Ashley Castle. Today being June 19, 2019. On the agenda, we're going to discuss trends-inspired skills demanded of marketing researchers, emerging approaches to market research, then the trend-inspired challenges, transforming the challenge to opportunity, utilizing Green Book research industry trends. Then we're going to open it up to questions and answers, and you have the references. Okay, so the first item that we're going to discuss is trend-inspired skills demanded for marketing researchers. So we're going to go starting off with the virtualization. So in this particular theme and trend that we're going to look at is going to be on the virtual side. So we're going to look at virtual teams, virtual stores, things that are more virtual reality related in regards to research marketing. So virtual stores are capable of job automation and driving increased sales to product suppliers and distributors. Creating realistic experience in a virtual environment is an inspired skill to meet patrons. According to Frazic, virtual stores create an in-store competitive environment for clientele. The results yielding from marketing research convey increased sales for vendors who exercise these local stores as compared to physical brick-and-mortar statures. In addition, vendors experience a method of buyer learning upon observation and customer behavior. Outcomes resulting from buyer observations ensure marketing strategies for retailers in order to meet shopper demands. So, in order to be able to have a strategy or a plan for market researchers, these virtual stores or virtual environments are set up and they can be used to learn buyer behavior. Okay, important factors for marketing researchers. Knowing methods to collect buyer behavior will provide ideas of marketing strategies is for clients as a factor. Testing new strategies to understand buyer behavior, collaboration, and user acceptance is necessary for success with ongoing marketing trends. Using virtual means through various methods of technology will assist in gathering information to strategize approaches to marketing success. So again, we're talking about actually engaging in collecting information on buyer behavior through virtual observations. Okay, the next item we're going to discuss is emerging approaches to market research. So, vendor practices participating in new emerging approaches of research, of marketing research, with the inclusion of virtual teams. This is compiled of like data analysts, can create key performance indicators that measure certain characteristics of consumer purchasing behavior, which consumers can use from marketing strategies. Besides video capture with purposes of geolocation, immersion storytelling is captured in virtual reality and augmented reality. Companies such as Google, Oculus, and Samsung are among many distributors who are hosting and stewarding these products to consumers. Geolocation is interesting for collaboration purposes among companies to collaborate and to communicate and collaborate projects. Having the capability to collaborate virtually will assist in many new efforts of developing product initiatives to meet innovative demands and increase ROI. Collaborative efforts in companies allow partnering efforts to create new devices like missile accuracy technology with Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, for example, in the Department of Defense. So this is basically dealing with knowing how someone can actually use the data gathered in marketing research and to strategize on how to continue forward with a marketing strategy to gather, to collect partners, or actually collect an opportunity for engaged products that the market would like, can be done in this particular way. So you could take the marketing data and use it to actually strategize an approach towards a particular market of interest. Okay, so we're talking about next, trends inspired challenges. According to health leaders, media virtual care systems such as telehealth will undergo challenges such as providers and consumers not being engaged in the adoption of telehealth. So basically, this is saying that if someone is actually like telehealth, they might be new on the market, and yet a lot of buyers might not be engaged, or consumers. I mean, the providers and consumers. And it's an adoption phase where providers who can provide the resources for telehealth, or the consumers that actually take place, that will actually utilize it as well, may not buy in right away to what telehealth is and how it works and the process. Even though it might be more innovative and a better tool than what's currently out there in the market, sometimes when a new product comes out there, not everyone is yet ready to actually receive it and use it in its day-to-day processes, because they're used to maybe an old process that is now they're having to actually move to and migrate to onto a new. So when there is a new process implemented, oftentimes consumers and even provider practices require time to adapt business office processes. Transnational corporation structure is a widely used method in relating the collaborative effort of various organizations working for a mutual product. This one that I'm going to be using, the current one. So currently, this approach has fewer challenges due to previously being adapted among stakeholders and business practices. So ones out there in the field, providers out there in the field who's using transnational corporation structure will not have a problem using that particular structure, because it's been out there for a while and has already went through an adaptive phase onto the market. And that's one of the ones I'll be using in my research. So the next thing we're going to discuss is trend-inspired challenges. Transform challenge to opportunity. A consumer adoption to new technology on the market is essential for product viability and to meet innovative demands on consumers in the commerce market. Adoption takes place with instant gratification for goods and services, which will help consumers take a chance on technology when they take a chance to try out a new product. For example, if provided a virtual technology like virtual reality 3D, give a customer or consumer a chance to play or use it at Best Buy in a simulation. A transformation can be provided by the discovery of ways to introduce a product or service in order to experience it for free, and consumers take notice to eventually purchase. So in other words, a way I believe we can work towards transforming a challenge to an opportunity, which is the ones dealing with consumer adoption to a new product of ones out on the market, is giving them a chance to use it in some kind of capacity where they're not really paying any money for it. In a virtual situation, give them a chance to actually use it for free for a moment. They have exposure to it for free, see how they feel about it. And if they're interested, they'll actually purchase it. So give them like a trial period or something like that and using the product. That way they feel no obligation. That could be added to a particular strategy or proposal. Okay, takeaways from the grid. So takeaways from Green Book Research Industry Trends. Introduction of methods and approaches, like surveys, that will collect consumer behavior to make strategies for marketing research. Primary and secondary research is essential to collect information strategies about dealers, consumers, and salespeople. Primary research is qualitative and quantitative, with fundamental analysis, meaning collect data for the first time. Secondary research consists of collection, consolidation, and summarization of research and data that exists from past research. Secondary data can be from newspapers, periodicals, trade associations, government reports and publications, and other sources. And qualitative research is a procedure of collecting numerical, structured data and applying statistical analysis to make a sensible conclusion. So these are methods that could be used as to take away from the Green Book of industry, of a Green Book research of industry trends that could be used. Secondary, primary and secondary approaches, along with the qualitative and quantitative approaches within that. Okay, I'll open up any questions and answers. If anybody has any, they can throw them my way and I will get back to you. Thank you.